Hello, this is Catherine, your host of the variety show podcast, Your Positive Imprint. The podcast featuring people from all over the world whose positive actions are inspiring positive achievements. The music for this podcast is by Chris Knoll. You can learn more about Chris from his website at chrisknoll.com, ChrisNole. Well, you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram, Your Positive Imprint, Twitter, What's Your PI, and connect with me on LinkedIn. My website is yourpositiveimprint.com. You can subscribe or follow my podcast by hitting the subscribe or follow button on any podcast platform. You can also subscribe or follow me through my email updates. You can contact me from my website. Again, that's yourpositiveimprint.com. Your Positive Imprint. What's your PI? Well, today's little chat or commentary, if you will. And so today I just kind of want to talk about embracing diversity. Our world is changing, and some of it for not the great. I mean, it's just changing in some bad ways, but in other ways it continues to change in very positive ways because we have people with positive actions that are inspiring positive thought and positive achievement. But we still have work to do. But my question to you is, do you remember when that day was when you were growing up, or maybe as an adult, when you realized that, oh my gosh, you know what? The world is really diverse and I need to embrace it. I remember that incident actually was a person that was in a movie, beautiful. She was a model, and tabloids wrote about her that she was a man prior to becoming a female, which was her choice. And my mother was very upset about the fact that the tabloids were putting down her identity. And so my mother thought that it was important to talk to me about versatility in a diverse world and being very accepting and embracing people of all walks. So Mom took me into my brother's room where she used a prop. That prop happened to be a poster that my brother had hanging up of this beautiful model. And Mom talked to me about this person who became a very well-renowned known model and an actress, and yet she was put down because of the choice that she made that was good for her. And really, she chose to be an entertainer as well, and entertained the world in such positive ways as well. She also opened the doors for that conversation in transgender discussions, which my mom had with me when I was young. And that made a profound impression, or imprint, if you will, positive imprint for me for the rest of my life. And I will never forget that, because what I won't forget is how upset my mother was that the tabloids were writing what they were writing, whether it be true or not. The fact that she was a boy before, my mom was upset that they invaded her privacy and didn't allow for proper discussion. That's what she was upset about. You should have a proper platform to discuss such issues so that people grow and learn from them. And I did, because my mother sat me down, and I so much appreciate that. And I asked Mom, actually today, I asked her, how come there were instances when it was just me and not my other siblings? I mean, she talked about all of this with everybody, but sometimes she reiterated things with me, and she said, because, my dear, you are my naive daughter. So she wanted to be sure that, because I thought the world was perfect. I didn't think people did bad things, and Mom wanted to make sure that I knew and understood that I could not let things like that happen either. And there needs to be a proper platform. Well, so here I have Your Positive Imprint platform, which is a wonderful place to bring positive imprints and a platform with proper discussion. And I'm so glad and I'm really proud to bring you such diverse guests from around the world who bring to you positive thought and action. And I want to thank you so much for listening to Your Positive Imprint. And think about when it was that you really understood diversity and the changing world, and how you were going to go about helping to make the world better with regard to embracing and accepting diversity. Your Positive Imprint. What's your PI?